Me, is an Xbox 360 really worth it after the store shut down? You'll find out in just a few seconds. Now for the short answer guys, no, the Xbox 360 wouldn't be really worth it because you're going to have to put in so much money in order to get like a whole new console, which they sit under $200 usually, and people are selling games for between $4 to $50, which is not too bad considering if you add them all together, you could get quite a great deal. But you won't be able to get DLCs anymore because you can't actually buy DLCs through the stores anymore, and finding a good Xbox 360 console can be also really hard to find a good one in good condition that no one's actually flogged or giving you like a cheap knockoff kind of thing. Now these are the only real points I've got for not really buying one, and I know a lot of you are probably still really considering in buying an Xbox 360, and let me tell you this guys, they're a great console. And honestly guys, if you're buying a collection locally from someone that's got a lot of games and they've already got DLCs pre-downloaded on their Xbox console and got some good accessories, I would say go ahead and buy it because you're going to get yourself a great deal. Now if you can get a great deal, that's what I'm trying to say. So this really, I'm not really making an answer, but I really am. But if you can't find one locally and can't find a good deal, then I would stick away from getting the 360 because you're not going to be able to really play much and buy much. You'd be able to buy games online. You have to get disc games only. It's not a bad thing. You can find it for real cheap, but you've got to really consider your options here. If you have something locally at your local kind of game shop, I know EB Games in Australia and JB Hi-Fi may still have like Xbox 360s. I know they were trying to get rid of them, but you never know, you might be able to get yourself a great deal from there. And I know they still sell the Xbox 360 games, and that is an option you can also really go with. The controller, guys, it was one of my favorite controllers of all time. You could never ever go wrong with the Xbox 360 controller. Best controller of all time, most comfiest. It just was the best controller. And honestly guys, if that's the reason why you want to get it, well, go ahead and grab an Xbox 360 controller, but just stick away from the console. You can get like redesigns for the Xbox Series X and the S. You can get controllers like similar to the 360 for the new generation consoles. But if you're looking just to play the old classics on the Xbox 360, well then, honestly guys, I'd say go for it. Because, I've got a big collection of Xbox 360 games. I'm not planning on selling this console whatsoever because it just means so much to me. And honestly guys, from time to time, I crack open the 360 and just honestly play all the old classics again and have the time of me life playing all these games. Now, you can never ever go wrong with the 360 guys, and if you can get a good collection, get a good console in a good condition, a couple of controllers with it that actually do work, and if you can get all those standards really about the 360, if you can get everything like that and spend less money than you're actually paying for to be able to buy one of these consoles, then I'd say go for it. Because if they've deleted a game on the console and you buy it, you can actually re-download it even though the store is closed. If they've bought the game before the store closure, you'll be able to re-download your games and the DLCs that they already have bought before the store closure that happened on the 29th. So that's kind of like another pro. If they've deleted a bunch of DLCs that they don't play that you really want to play, well guys, there's an option right there for you to honestly have a crack and have a good time at their games. But I've got a big collection. That's why it's really worth it to me to still keep this console and still play this console, and I would never ever sell it. But if someone's looking to make a quick buck and you want to get a great deal, I would say go for it. Get the Xbox 360 because you'll have a big blast. If you get a collection like this, you will never be bored and you'll have a great time just honestly playing this console. But yeah guys, just keep that in mind. If you can get a great deal, I would say go for one if you're really desperate to get to the old classics, because if you've sold it and you really want to buy an Xbox 360 and experience the nostalgia, I'd say buy it. But if you're just looking to get a new console that's absolutely fun, I'd say buy it. But if you're just looking to save some money, I would say don't buy it, because you can't buy games online, and if you're a digital person and your games all online, you're not going to be able to do this with the Xbox 360 anymore. Keep that in mind. You can't buy DLCs, you can't buy games on the store. But if you're just looking to play these games and you prefer discs and you're looking just to make a collection out of it, then I would say buy it if you want. But that's what I would personally go with. If you can get a great deal and you really want it and you're actually going to really use it and you want to really collect with it, then go buy it. But if you're not going to be that committed to it, I would say stick away from it. Get the next generation console, get your buck, your bank for your buck, and honestly you'll have a great time. But if you really want to play classics like these games I'm showing right now guys, I would say go buy it right now and you'll have the best time of your life. Either way, you'll have a good time or a bad time. It's depending on your personal preferences really, and if take into account what I've said guys. But that's gonna pretty much wrap up today's video guys. Now if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on, so you never ever miss out on any great content like this at all. And yeah guys, I'll catch you all in the next video.